everyone, today we will be talking about the new dungeon room, art classroom, and a secret bonus topic. Yeah, there will be a lot of things talked about. Consequently, stay till the end of the video for that. So, I said I would post more since it's now summer, but I have been procrastinating a lot since I haven't been having much interest in the game, thus causing me not to really post, at least Royale High videos. So, I felt I really had to do so since you are probably bored, so here you guys go. I hope you guys enjoy this video since I haven't posted in a month. So, let's get into the topic of today. Art class. The art class is amazing and sort of addicting in a way. I have been playing it quite a lot for around a week. It came out due to being busy with school and stuff, and I have developed some thoughts about it. It's fun and all, but it really was just a pretty looking realm and, yeah, some small action of answering what the artist was drawing. I feel like at first, I thought it was really dumb that the developers had released 2 classrooms for Campus 3 and this one coming out after 9 months of no new phases, and one of them was not really even related to school at all. Which is musical chairs, by the way, but then the dungeon came, and it was really good. But still I am a bit unhappy because I heard that the developers were going to be releasing Campus 4 in late summer. Of course it's not fully confirmed, but the developers have said that Campus 4 is coming out very soon, which is dumb because I heard a rumor that the developers said they were going to release all the phases of Campus 3 before going ahead and releasing Campus 4. But now from watching a few recent videos about Royale High and the Campus 4 conversation, it seems like this was all a lie, maybe from the community to make people feel better about Campus 4 being released. Which is really stupid if this is the case, because how can you go from one project to another with the initial one being completely unfinished? I understand Campus 3 was a really hard map to code, but if you knew how hard it was to code and make a map like this, why scrap all the good maps you had once before to be added into the new school that the community would love to have had in the game? I feel this is their own fault for doing this to themselves, and just releasing art class is pathetic to me. As someone who is a small traditional artist myself, I would still have liked to have had other classes instead of just art class, at least after so long. But this is of course Royale High we're talking about, and you can't really expect that much coming from this game. Anyways, there is a positive as I heard Locker Courtyard is indeed coming back, which sounds like great news. I think they might be reworking the map, but Locker Courtyard will now be connected to Castle's Heart. But keep in mind this is what I heard, I am not fully sure if this is confirmed or not. Also, I find it really strange how people are going back to the game after saying they are boycotting Royale High and quitting before when the Call Me Haley and Luca Ash situation was peaking, but yet, they are saying the players just flocking back into the game right now. If that doesn't scream hypocrite, I don't know what is. Okay, enough yapping from me, let's get on to the next topic. The dungeon, I really enjoyed it, and it helped me improve my obby skills a bit because if you didn't know I suck at hobbies, so it was great getting some practice. But, now after weeks and weeks have passed, it feels really boring and useless to go in there other than for the quest detention. Even if you still haven't managed to complete the obby yet, it's still very boring and painful going through the beginning cutscene and waiting for God knows how long, for 6 different people to come and use their powers to open the door. In addition, I did learn that the dungeon also has a secret letter key. To see it you have to complete the entire obby, and then at the very top where the chests are, behind one the throne seats, there will be a table showing the definition of all the strange symbols you see at the beginning of the cutscene when opening the dungeon doors to the obby. To be more specific, to see the definition of words that were appearing on the wall, there is a cheat sheet of all the meanings of those same symbols by completing the obby. But of course, since I suck at obbies, I will not be showing that on the video footage that I have. Okay, now to the final topic of the day. The bonus. Okay, so lots of you, especially my most active viewers, have been asking to me lots about talking about the Royale High hair situation. So, I was initially going to talk about that for my next video, but it seems useless to do so since the topic was dying down and people didn't really care much about it anymore. But there is some new news that I would like to talk about. Some of it is that Royale High has taken out the time clock for the male hair in the game, showing when the next quote-unquote new hair will be released. This meaning that they don't care enough to release hair for the male players every week or so, unlike for the female players. Now this is not to say they aren't bringing out any new hair for the male players, as there has been a few, but there has only been mostly feminine hair released to the game for the female players. I find this kind of unfortunate, not going to lie, since they still haven't fixed many things in the game that we have told them about, like for example the inaccurate kimono set, as changing the name doesn't remove the fact it is inaccurate. But I digress, let's talk about the new hairs that we got so far. So basically, most of the hairs are just simple copy and pastes of hair on the Roblox catalog or just merges of hair we have had before. I also notice whenever they make curly hair, they always make the same tight afro texture or just really loose waves that aren't like the best. As not all black players or even other players of other races with curly hair have just waves or really tight curls. I want some in-betweens, not just the same stuff redesigned. It's a little saddening seeing they won't put effort in doing different people's textured hairs, as it would be so much easier, compared than just doing the same thing and getting called out for making a copy and paste hairstyle. But maybe that's just me overthinking about it, and it's not as deep as I'm making it as, but it's still a problem that I hope Royale High fixes in the later future. Overall, that was all I mainly wanted to talk about after not making any Royale High video in a whole month and a half, I think. Final thoughts, even though Royale High has definitely improved some of its problems and is starting to update much more than it has in a few years, there are still main flaws in the game that I find quite annoying that I thought it'd be good to point out. I really hope Royale High brings out more phases since people have said that Campus 4 will be coming, and it seems like by the time it does come Campus 3 will still not be finished. Although the developers might be lying about the quote-unquote new campus being very quickly finished and around more than halfway done. But we will never know as we aren't the developers after all. All we can do now is be hopeful for the future of Royale High. Conclusion, regardless, thank you so much for taking time out of your day or night to watch this video. Those were my thoughts, and please don't be surprised if I don't post for another month. Also, please let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and make sure to comment on my video with a fire emoji if you agree with me on this video, and be sure to like and subscribe for the algorithm, so more people can see this video, and I will see you guys in another great video.
Bye!
My lovelies.